Okay. Early days and background. When did I first enter anti-extortion scene and under what alias? I started the anti-extortion scene 5 years ago under the alias Crypt, and then 3 years ago I changed to convicted. What motivated me to fight against extortion instead of joining it was because I had people as friends that were extortion victims, and I dated extortion victims before, and they were terrified of me because they think I was gonna make them cut when I was only wanting to help them most of the time. Did I ever have affiliation with gray or black hat groups before AE? No, I haven't at all, but um, yeah, I have nothing to say about that. What was my first major act in AE that gained me recognition was that I shut down 764 multiple times on like 2024, 2025, and 2023. How did the idea of Crypt first form in my mind? Well, the idea of Crypt was me and my homeboy, Jordan, known as In Crypt. We founded it as just like a trolling group 4 years ago. We did that so many times. We were trolling everyone. Saint was one of my first members. Um, and so he left Comp 2 years ago. So I just started taking over, and I started learning doxing most of the time because I was a ex Valhalla member. Uh, so then that's what made me start Crypt anti-extortion era. What made Crypt different from other AE groups at the time? It was one of the most recognized groups, one of the most biggest groups that I had made, and I really like wanted to accomplish this goal with in Crypt, but he had to leave due to family issues. Um, and what makes it different is mostly because we're one of the most oldest AE groups out, and we're the ones with the most doxes confirmed in AE. Did I ever see myself as a leader, or were you pushed into that role? Well, I wanted to teach multiple people. Before I leave anti extortion, I want to teach many people how you can help others, what's the right from the wrong, what would be the best for everyone. So, what philosophies or standards did I set when forming Crypt was that everyone has to know each other. They have to be nice with each other. They have to be like, brothers kind of. But we all work with each other. We're all equals. I don't make anyone seem like they're below another one. Was there a person or group I originally looked up to when I started? No, I didn't have anyone or any group that made me start Crypt. It was just me and my friend Jordan, otherwise known as Encrypt again. Um, we just created it out of the troll, and nobody in AE has brought me into calm. I just want to say that because people have been claiming that I'm their seat apparently. Do I ever feel like I was more feared or respected more? I felt like I was more feared to extortion calm, but it's respected from all the victims of extortion. I saved multiple, and I really want to keep on saving others more and more. Okay, so my personality intent, am I natural paranoid, or did this scene shape you into that? Well, I'm not naturally paranoid, but more of this stuff is mostly because I want others to be safe. How did the pressure of leadership affect my mental health? It's mostly made me try to commit suicide multiple times, but fortunately I'm still here. But mostly Crypt, it's one of the main reasons why I'm still here. Was I ever uh, emotionally attached to the people in Crypt? Well, I had one. Well, not like that, but one was, I can say his alias is Phantom as of now. He was my brother. And CMD. TMD was my brother, and he faked his death to me because he had like bad reputation at the time. But fuck yeah, I still love him. The betrayal made me feel more personal than I expected. I had multiple betrayals throughout all of my time in Crypt. Many people wanted reputation off of me, and not many people had loyalty to me. What does loyalty mean to me in an online war zone? It means absolutely everything. Once you have loyal people, you know there's people that will watch your back no matter what happens. And you get to watch theirs. It's fun. It's really, really fun of having people who care about you. The betrayal arc. When did I first start feeling cracks in my circle? There was many cracks when people been trying to tell me like, yo, post more doxes, like what are you doing, you know what I mean? But they've been like saying that so then they can gain more reputation, like some people in Crypt that are actual doxers, they are mainly credited, but other people that just join the pads just to put their freaking credits on, which is utterly utterly disgusting for others. What was the actual betrayal that led to my exit? Well, the actual betrayal was when people tried to get me out of calm because I was blocking multiple extorters from joining again in old gens, and I left and multiple extortion groups are coming out. It will be coming out more in the future, and maybe, who knows, Crypt will be brought back. Who held the knife, name or no name, I would rather to keep him anonymous. Did I confront them or walk away quietly? I walked away quietly. That's what the bigger person would do in a situation. Do I think they regret what they did to me? Yes, mostly because many AE groups have been falling down ever since I left. Um, the exit explosion. Why did I choose to exit so dramatically? Well, why did I choose to exit so dramatically was to show people that people need to stand up for themselves, for people that have a heart, to show others what they actually are. What message was I trying to intend when I quoted the Joker? I quoted the Joker mostly because many people are backstabbers nowadays. Everybody wants to be on top. It's not like it was in its prime back in 2024. Back in 2024, AE, everybody was as brothers, not even competing. But yeah, was I'm hoping to people would defend you or stay silent. I was hoping some people can defend me, but I was mostly wanting others to stay silent. Did I expect people to follow me out of AE? So I did expect most people to follow me because they're my brothers. That'll show who's the loyal ones and who's not. Well, I disbanded Crypt completely instead of handing it to veterans. Well, I disbanded completely because in Crypt and I, we've made this deal years ago. We've been telling each other not to give away the ownership of Crypt to nobody. But yeah, handoffs and Nugents. What was I thinking when I handed off Crypt to Nugent? I was thinking that OPSEC can actually take care of the situation really good. And I was thinking that he would do everything. He will run all of my unfinished operations good. He has all of my 329 doxes that I was working on in the 9 months I was gone from call. Was OPSEC chosen out of trust or desperation? He was chosen out of trust and knowledge. He has the most knowledge in Crypt as of now. But terror, he was close to having the OS of Crypt. But I had to decide. I had to decide. But I just didn't want it to like die completely. Did I ever hope they'd evolve or crumble? I hope that it would evolve. But as of now, all AE is dying out. So it's crumbling as of now. How did I feel watching my own creation shift into something else? It felt terrible. I worked so hard for all the fame, for everything, for everyone to be safe. I worked so hard for it. But now it's going to someone else. What do I think Crypt became after I left? I think that Crypt became a shithole, genuinely. It became terrible. It's been going bad, but I see some sparks of hope. That's why I'm shutting it down for another week. My self reflection after the exit. Was I fully tempted to fully expose the ones who betrayed me? I I'm not a backstabber like most people are. I'm not that type of guy. Did anyone in AE reach out to me in support privately? So multiple AE has been telling me to join back. And most people want me back in AE. But I don't think I'll be returning anytime soon until extortion becomes bigger. Was leaving harder than staying. It was really difficult. It took a chunk out of me, a huge chunk, because I've loved this group. I've made it my heart and soul. Did I ever feel truly done with this? I did feel done. I was really about to kill myself that day. But no, I have friends who care for me. I have some real friends. How close was I to burning it all down? I was really close. I'm not gonna lie. It was gonna be, if I die, then nobody would have ownership of Crypt. But I know some people would make it better. So I just passed it down a little bit, but I can still take it back whenever I want. My return. What made me come back? Guilt, anger, or boredom? Well, anger. But I'm not coming back yet. Did I ever turn? Did I ever plan my return, or was it impulsive? I've been telling everyone in AE that I've left. I've left completely. But I will be serving anti-extortion network. How did people react to my reappearance? Multiple people, they were like confused why I left AE. A whole bunch. Shield disbanded because of me. Because I had friends in there that wanted me to be safe. Did I ever feel like a stranger in the community I helped build? I don't feel like a stranger, but I was the one who rebuilt AE from Witness's downfall. Is this a full return or is it ghost checking in? It's a ghost checking in for now, honestly. Truths I never told. What was one thing I've never admitted about my leadership? One thing I never admitted was that at first it was just a doxing coding group, but we've changed a lot. The old logo, it was made off of ChatGPT, I can't lie. But it was still amazing. It was one lie I let people believe during my exit. What was one lie? That I would return to extortion com. That's what people believed. So I'm just letting people believe it for now until what happens. What did the AE scene misunderstand most about me? They misunderstand that without many of the old gen groups, AE is nothing. AE is never gonna be as it was 2 years ago or last year. Did I ever fake strength while I was falling apart? Yes, I did. I did fake that I was gonna not. I did fake that I was not gonna take pills, but I did take pills that day. Do I ever wish I never joined AE? I don't think that. I love AE. I love it a lot. They're my brothers in crime. My evaluation and current opinions. Was my current view on the AE corrupted or improving? Corrupted, honestly, because most AE people are biased. They gotta stop being biased from now on. It's not everyone under a circle of command. Hierarchy. It doesn't matter. Everyone are brothers. We're all working together to complete one goal, to shut down extortion. Who do I still respect in AE, if anyone? Shy, Akane, Obsex, um, Terror. I have many more. CMD, but I will name them later. Are the new gens hopeless or misjudged? They're misguided. Misguided. They need to learn. They need to learn how to actually do these capabilities. They need to learn how to create. They have decoys, create decoys accounts, and find the extortion. Find them, not just inside them, and expose the chat logs. I know I did that before, but it did absolutely nothing. Is AE becoming performative rather than impactful? No, no, it's becoming corrupted basically. If I died today, what do you think the scene would say about me? They would say they would regret what they did. They would regret wanting me out of AE. Everyone would wanted me back, but I guess it is what it is. Final truths and memory. Do I think I was a good leader? Yes, I think I was a good leader. I taught many people. I brought people to the top. I made sure everyone was fine. Is there still part of me that wants revenge? I don't want revenge for the person who snaked me, but I just want them to know that it's not over with me. It's not over. I will be returning soon. If I was ever betrayed again, would I act the same? No, I would honestly just expose the person and make sure that they're out of calm, even if I get kicked out of AE. What lessons would I teach to my past self? Never trust anyone outside of calm that wants to join, or any calm girl. They all just want the same thing, to get on the top, not even caring about you. Extraction of wisdom. What would I say to someone building a group in the scene today? Make sure you keep your members known. Make sure you keep them. Like, have their skill set. Boom. You use some of them for the pets, doxes, swatting, hacking, breaching, all this stuff. You get an email to breach. Boom, you're good. Get a number to breach into to find the email, mostly the address line. You're good. Doxing. Doxing, you have to stop swatting. Swatting, you have to keep on swatting, not doxing. There's two different comms just for that. Is it possible to survive AE without being betrayed? It is possible. I've been betrayed multiple times. Do I still believe in redemption for the people who hurt me? No. They'll get what they're coming for. One day. Am I at peace now or still haunted? I'm at peace. I love how I did what I did. What's one final thing I want to say that no one's let me say? Yeah. The final thing is just love yourself. Put a pat on your back. You're here for a reason. Everyone would be fine. Everything will be okay.